team. What do you think about the USA is my question?
Questions.
I don't want to answer.
Can you answer? Just start with your name, please. My name is.
What is it?
Jose Jimenez.
Oh, Lordy.
That's an old-time joke.
Delete, Dad.
Surprise! 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 Okay.
Delete, stop.
Go.
Stop. My full name is Kristen Michelle SEAMAN. Kristen Michelle Andrick SEAMAN. And really, the question to answer is, why do I go by my middle name? Turn it. Ask Mom. Why do I go by my middle name?
Because her father wanted to call her Michelle, and I didn't want to call a child a rock on the lake shore. And I
Really?
like the name Kristen way better than Michelle.
And it started with K.
And it started with K. So one day, he would keep calling her Michelle, and I would keep calling her Kristen. And as a tiny little infant, she looked up at me and said, "Who am I?" So I gave in.
Because she's.
Called Shelly.
I think the only person.
Wow, that's news to me, folks.
Yeah. I think the only person that calls you Shelly is Eric. Does anybody call you Shelly?
Keelan calls me Shell. Aunt Shell.
Uh-huh.
Shell. Yeah, they do. Okay, so I am.
So she's a beautiful shell.
I'm trying to think how old I'm going to be this year.
46.
Oh, I think I'm going to be 47.
Oh,
I just turned 46. I'm going to be 47 in 2021. I am living in Franklin Park, Pennsylvania. Have been living there for almost 22 years.
Whoa.
That's kind of
I've
crazy.
been living there all my life.
I like all sports.
Let's back up. Tell us about your educational process. What grade school?
That's so beyond my
What
life.
grade school was it?
Uh,
I thought you went to Bethel.
Well, actually, I started at Elk Valley Elementary.
Okay.
Then went to GACA for PACES.
Which is
Then
the
went
Girard
to-
Academy Christian.
Yeah, someone else could probably say it.
Okay.
Worst experience of my life. Then I went to Bethel.
Go to Bethel.
It was the worst experience of my life because you didn't get taught anything. You just did paperwork, workbooks, PACES.
Like homeschool. Go ahead.
Yeah, it was horrible and boring.
You just gotta pay money for it.
Boring. Although I finished like 3 years ahead of what I should have been doing.
Exactly.
Yes, boring. Then I went to Bethel, graduated from there in
You play any sports at
1993.
Bethel?
Will you stop interrupting?
What sports do you play at Bethel?
Stop. I was a cheerleader.
Okay. And
The only other two sports that they had at the little tiny school, volleyball and basketball.
how was your
No other choices.
And how was your volleyball team?
Good enough.
And what did you play for basketball? Do you play basketball?
Yeah,
What
I was
position did you
the
play?
Point guard.
You were point guard.
Yes, Dad.
Let her answer.
Dad probably doesn't also remember that I was the female athlete of the year, and my name is on a plaque at the school.
You're right.
Dang.
Only thing I remember was you were top
I
of
got
the.
it.
I know you were at the top of the gymnastic pyramid, and I saw you fall down and land on your C5 cervical vertebra, and I said, "That's it." Do you remember that falling off that pyramid?
No, that was for cheerleading.
That's what I'm talking about,
I
cheerleading.
know. I kept doing it though.
No, gymnastics, it was the uneven bars.
That was the uneven bars.
She was
Probably why I have
swinging.
neck problems now. So let's just blame Mom and Dad. Okay.
What about you? You were on the swim team at one time,
Yes, when I was younger, I did
That's-
every sport.
right?
What sport did I not do? Lacrosse and field hockey.
And your name was up for 15 years.
Anything that could damage the teeth, I did not, nor was I allowed to do. This is getting long.
Your
Okay.
name was on the Lakeshore Country Club freestyle relay team for 4 years. You held the championship record for that.
For 8 and under, folks. So this is like many years ago.
And as
Okay.
we move on, did you play any instruments at all when you were in grade school or anything?
The flute.
You played the flute for how many years?
Many years.
Did you guys know that? No, you didn't know
Actually,
that.
I think
Yes.
she told me when I was
I've
trying
shown
out
it to them.
instruments.
Yes.
Did you ever play piano or anything?
I did not. I self-taught myself.
What about art?
I sucked at it.
Do you have
Got
any?
B's.
Did you
Probably
sing in
the
a
only B's of my
Did you sing in a
entire
choir?
academic career.
Did you sing in a choir?
Yes, because that's what you did back then.
Did you have singing lessons when you were in high
We
school?
had come. I can't wait until Kayla gets us.
Did you have private lessons?
Unfortunately, it was the worst experience of my life.
But you had private vocal
I can't
lessons.
believe how you're like, this is amazing to me.
No, I had to take music.
I'm the bad child.
No, singing lessons because it was a barter system. She
What?
got
Same here.
she got teeth work done. So
No.
Oh my
what was
gosh.
it? You paid for that?
Yes.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, she was a vocalist.
Yes.
She was a.
She owed you money, and that was how she repaid you.
No.
I wasn't very good.
Yes, you are.
Wasted on the wrong
Something about her life.
singer.
Okay, now you're. Go ahead. Get back onto the agenda.
Tell me about your family. You met them all.
Keep going.
Cole, Aubrey's here. Corey, lovely husband. Caden,
How many years you been married?
almost 22.
Tell us how you met your husband.
Volleyball.
Volleyball.
How come you went to a private Christian college? That was amazing. What college did you go to?
Did
Houghton
Dad
College.
pay for it or did you pay for it?
Dad,
All the children.
Just the first 4
Tuition.
years.
I paid.
tuition.
No, I paid for all the kids undergraduate. Everybody.
Dad,
They came
that's
out with
4
no
years.
debt.
She got her master's.
Yeah, no debt.
No, that's 2 years on top of that.
So how'd you meet your husband? Let's retro.
Volleyball.
Volleyball.
He was the student assistant coach.
At what school?
A school.
Houghton College.
Where's that located?
I can't wait till all you get to do this.
You can do it. Where's that located?
Michelle, you need to retake this.
I'll edit this, but where's that located?
Dad, it's in New York. Why aren't you asking them more questions?
Because they don't even know where it is.
Yes. Do you guys know where it is?
You've been there before?
Yes.
No? Oh, geez.
Who lives in Houghton, New York? Which aunt and uncle? Yes, Aunt Goody.
Okay.
Okay, favorite vacations. There was just too many to even select one. So I'll
first one
pick
that comes
the
to your
one
mind.
that Dad hated the most, and that would be all the Walt Disney ones that we went to.
Good. That's
Definitely
nice.
hands down my favorite vacations ever. And then probably
What one?
Assateague Island.
Every single
The
Michelle,
RV.
the one that
I
you
said-
were holding me for the ride is the Small World.
Yes. I said
That
those
was
are
your
fun.
Well, you didn't like holding her for a ride?
No, she was screaming, and it was the
And
slowest
she even
ride
had a
ever.
popsicle or
And
lollipop
what's the
or
name of
something.
the...
It wasn't it's a small world. It was at Epcot, and it was going through all the land types, forms of the entire earth, and it was a little floating vessel. I swear.
know one.
It was an hour and a half, but probably only about 10 minutes.
That's with Kaylee, right?
Yes, but Keely, it's afterwards I got you Mickey Ears ice cream,
Then I was having.
and then you were happy.
Really?
And we never bought that kind of stuff, and I had the money, and I'm like,
Anything to shut this kid up.
But
no,
at
but
that
the thing
point,
is-
where were you at?
can we start over? She was very young.
Yeah.
Like maybe like 18 months, I don't know, too.
Probably
very
easily
young.
18 months because
She's
Kenton was very little.
Very little. Like she probably wasn't even allowed to have ice cream.
Was that when Kenton were sitting on the
so wait,
ledge
I
with...
want to know where Mom and Dad were.
They
Excuse
were on
me.
a nice tour of Walt Disney going
Behind the scenes
with everyone else.
with all the other children.
Yes, on a nice private
But we
tour.
could trust Michelle with the 18-month-old
So
because
surprised
she was
about
such a
that.
good baby.
So how old was Michelle?
Yeah, would you like to calculate that? How old are
I feel like again.
What is it?
Guilty, Michelle. I'm
I'm
sorry
10?
that
15 and a
13
half.
years old.
That old?
You left her with a baby in the middle of Walt Disney.
I would do that
Really?
easily.
Yeah. So
Oh,
you're
come
13
on.
years older than me. So at that point,
So
you're probably
15.
14,
Good job.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay.
I was talking to
Michelle,
you.
was that the same trip
Would
that...
I let Aubrey do that now? Be
Heck
better
yes.
by herself with a baby?
Heck
Oh.
In the middle of Walt Disney?
It wasn't just you
Alice
though.
grew up-
It wasn't
Aubrey's
Kevin
good at,
and
like,
Karen
racing
and
and
Keith.
stuff.
No, it was
There's
not many. It
no
was
way.
you and one other kid.
There
Was this-
another,
Which
there's
other-
a picture of it.
Wait, are you talking
I
about
remember.
whenever you guys went
It's
on
another
the Mount
younger kid.
Everest one?
It's not Kevin, so it has to be Kara,
Dory?
maybe? No, it was no other adult. Me, it was Kaylee and one other kid.
We had a nanny with us, didn't we?
Heidi.
It had to have been Caitlin.
Oh, Heidi was there too?
It
Is
was
this a
Caitlin.
vacation?
It was a
this,
young kid.
Is this a trip where Kevin's sitting on
Yes,
a
pulling
stone
out
thing and we're taking
pictures.
video and we didn't realize it after we saw the video afterward, he was pulling all the plotted flower plants
Okay,
that
let's
were in the, what do you call it?
nicely
The holder.
groomed
And he's
gardens
picking it up and
of
throwing
Walt
it and
Disney.
nobody said anything.
How is this angle, Mom? Is it? It's like a.
Good. What would be your ideal vacation?
Now?
I think I really would like to go to Costa Rica. There's zip lines, there's hiking, there's beach. It looks beautiful.
Which side?
It's
East or
Spanish
west?
speaking. I haven't looked into
Pacific
it enough,
or-
but
The
I think
coffee's really good.
I think it would be a fantastic country to visit.
Nice.
It
Personally.
is like the
What else?
happiest country in the
Lastly,
world.
what do I think about COVID-19? Yes, it has been disruptive. Yes, there's been a lot of people who have lost their jobs, and there is a lot of mental health issues. But for me and my family, I think we've enjoyed it. And it's kind of nice to know a year later we still all like each other. And I will be very sad when they all go back to school and when Corey goes back to work, because it's been
Should
fun
be all
Nice.
and nice.
That's nice.
So even though we have done nothing, I guess we have done a lot to making memories.
Great.
Yeah, a lot of board
You want to
games.
answer? You want to ask that last question? Then, what do you think about the United States right now,
To be honest,
2021?
I'm not a person that really looks into politics, so I can't answer this honestly, because I only see what I probably would agree with, and not looking at the big picture, because I'm not really a political analyst. But I feel like it could be some sad roads ahead.
Okay. Can you sign off with the date?
It is Wednesday, January 27th, 2021.